Hello YouTube and welcome back to Ontario, California, site to race number 14 of the NRSL Hooters series. It's been a couple weeks since had action from the series, but joining me once again in the booth is Stephen Paul III.
Hey guys, I'm actually flying here. Charles is home, so he doesn't have to fly.
Yeah, basically. Only about a couple hours away. On the front row today is William Brock and Preston Plord, a couple drivers looking for their second win on the season. Alexander Rowe will start alongside the defending champion Alex May in row 2, with Charles Sanford and Kyle Matthews row 3. Jessica Shelton, the points leader, will start alongside Stephen Paul III in row 4. And James Qualls will start alongside Sam Young in row 5. And I hand it over to Stephen as I show you the rest of the starting grid.
My picks for the race, it's probably going to be a little erect fest. So they try to go 3 wide in the tight corners. It's not going to happen. Even though I say that, it's probably going to be a caution-free race. I look for Bosako to try to gain. He cannot take the points lead, but try to gain on Braxton Shelton. And probably the fastest car will be Sanford, the hometown boy. See if he can get a win here. Pollard's going for 2 in a row, and the 48 car looked really strong this week. So those are the 3 guys to watch out for, and Bosako.
And the final row will be Oriel Pollard and Henry Williams, a former winner this season. As points coming in, Jessica Shelton has the points lead by 107 points over Hunter Braxton. The rest of the top 5 and anyone else cannot leave here as the points leader, but it's Bafot Sacco, Sky Commons, and Jerry Shelley, the top 5. With William Brock, Time Pollard, Zach Flickentree, Mohammed Zain Abdullah, and Kev Shear making up the top 10. Here's the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Command has been given. 8 onboards that we will carry with us for this race will start with the 42 of Hunter Braxton, who will be carrying the Dodge onboard. Bafot Sacco will be carrying the Sharpie onboard. Sky Commons, the Ford onboard. Jerry Shelley, the Old Spice onboard. Time Pollard, the AutoZone onboard. Paul Swanson, the Toyota onboard. Jessica Shelton, the Camping World onboard. And finally, William Brock from the front row will be carrying our Chevy onboard camera here today.
Well, last time we were here, we were at Loudon, so it's been like almost 2 weeks since everybody's got a break.
It's actually been almost a month since we've seen these guys on the track, because last week, obviously, we had the Truck Series, and then the week before that, the Cup Series and Truck Series ran. So actually 3 weeks since we last saw the Hooter Series drivers on track.
4 weeks because the All-Star race.
They ran after the All-Star race.
Oh. Well, it was a great week. We still got the lobster on display at the household.
As long as you're not eating it at this point.
Yeah, we're gonna have
and that thing was a live lobster when you got it, so.
Well, we had to kind of, put it down.
So field rolls through turn 4, actually I should say. The pace car is off, leaving the field under control of Preston Plord, and the Geico 300 is green.
As I'm going to take a phone call from Peter real quick.
Already 3 wide there, but Zain Abdullah actually cleared Anderson. As I saw, the 41 was in an interesting line.
Isaac Flickinger has had a really terrible season, so.
In multiple regards, yeah.
Yes. Now the real question, who is the first person or female to go 3 wide to make the dumb decision?
Right now they're double wide. Now they are 3 wide. Max Anderson goes 3 wide into turn 3, and the 15's going to make it 4 wide.
And Pollard and the 11 are going to die. Nope, they survived somehow.
And until they come off the corner, well, no, they're still going on a straight line.
How that 89 car is still straight is amazing. It's the legend of Brad Teague.
As Preston Plord leads lap 1, and Pollard is still stuck at 4 wide again, and there they go.
That's it. I was waiting for it to happen.
Oh, and for the second time this week in the 89, almost up in the catch fence.
There was a second time.
As Ace Rogers also involved. Yeah.
Well, there goes 2 in a row.
And Alex May now going for the race lead on the 48. Let's see if they can keep it going straight here. Don't crash coming back to the line, please.
I saw that happening from a mile away. The 89 was about to get wrecked. Good battle to the line.
And at the line, oh my.
Too close to call. Somehow, oh God, dead tie.
They're going to give it to the 48.
1,000.
Oh. Okay.
Well, Stephen Paul III was seeing the palm trees, so we'll see what happens.
Well, actually, we're also going to make sure that they don't, like, plow into each other here. Make sure I don't have more work to do on this I&I.
Charles, your work never ends with this series. Oh, God. There we go. Oh.
They're wanting to. They're wanting to. It's going to be someone back here.
Man, did we not get the brakes for Marker this week? Never mind.
Well, Becky Lynch. And Oriole Pollard. For good measure.
Charles, oh God.
William Flickinger and Dylan Young.
Well,
also on pit lane, James Qualls, PJ Williams, RJ Reynolds, there's Ace Rogers, Amanda Shelley, Alger Baranowskis, Time Pollard. So.
Beautiful. How is the 89 still driving?
I don't know. I mean, he's not in the race anymore, but let's take a look back. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look back at what happened, as there are currently 32 cars still running, but yeah. And we are back. Here's where it all begins. Watch PJ Williams in the 6, Ace Rogers in the 9. There's the contact. Enzo Nareza also getting a piece of it. Amanda Shelley turns the 26 around into the 60 of RJ Reynolds.
This was just a wreck waiting to happen. 89 was screwed from the beginning.
38. There's the 20. There's the 21 getting involved. Kev Shear gets through this. Sky Commons drives through it, I think.
The 9's on its roof. We missed that flip. The 9 with barrel rolling off Time Pollard.
Okay. Let's see. Oh.
Well, not really barrel rolling, but a little bit of air.
Yeah.
The roof
Isaac Flickinger. Well, I mean, they did deploy, and then he got hit sideways.
I saw him airball right there. Oh, boy. And then Time Pollard, good measure.
And we're going to have some onboards, I think, to be able to take. Although, actually, I want to make sure that this didn't end up in anything.
How that did not end up in a wreck is amazing.
I mean, wow. Tim Randolph with damage in the 06 there.
I think he got hit in the rear end a little bit.
Oh, he's got he's got nose damage is what I mean.
I think he must have hit somebody in that initial wreck. There wasn't that many plows coming back, at least.
And this would have been my danger zone here.
Whoa.
Hello! Oh, my!
Oh, God. Well,
oh.
You're going to really need Geico.
Oh, moly.
Permission to play taps.
Jack James, Mary Shelley, our race sponsor here, Geico.
Permission to play taps again.
Is it copyrighted?
I don't know. Oh my
Holy
God! Never
moly.
Oh, okay, that's gonna be a Geico commercial. Where's the caveman?
And the thing is, then look at the freeze frame. All 4 wheels off the ground for Jack James. And then up here, Hunter Braxton then turns the 22 around, almost. And Oriole Pollard just loses it on a straight line.
Listen, we had milk on the tires.
As well as William Flickinger, he lost it going in a straight line as well.
We pulled a Rick Ware.
Oh,
oh, God, no, what the hell, Charles?
Oh, God.
Charles, what is going on with your series?
What happened back here?
I gave you credit for not brakes from Arca, but that was the worst plow I've ever seen. That's worse than my plows.
We're trying to get a good camera angle of this because there's so much smoke on the front straightaway.
Well, somebody came in balls deep.
Oh, Qualls.
Oh, Qualls first said bye, Mary.
And then Time Pollard.
Oh.
RJ.
For good measure.
And then Amanda Shelley goes
Oh,
and
God.
sends the PJ. Oh my God, Baranowskis.
Okay, Mary Shelley's gonna be able to complete the lap.
Time Pollard just flipping.
Charles, we have Spy and I work to do.
Clearly.
Ty Pollard was gonna retire probably, but got murdered. He got hit, flew in the care, got hit again. Oh God.
Oh my God.
Man, I can't wait for the cup race. Johnny Garden might get a top 10.
Okay, with that, let's go ahead and take our onboards here. Good thing Time Pollard was carrying our visor camera for the race.
Holy box. Time Paul's crew is telling him that it looks like it's all over right now. Good time to pull him in the pits.
Well, at least he's able to still have reached fourth gear there.
Oh no. Go low, go low. Oh God. Robert Paul is making a return to the series.
Onboard Sky Commons.
Uncle Soccer got damaged.
Yeah. .42 is carrying the bumper cam. We're going to utilize that one.
We're going to get copyright straight from Fox today. We're going to have nightmares of super butts tonight. We could afford a weekend.
This is going to be a sight.
Corey Paul wins out of time.
Jerry Shelley carrying our Old Spice on board.
Wow.
We found someone who made it through it.
You know what that deserves?
And we are back. Mary Shelley, Time Pollard, James Qualls, R.J. Reynolds, P.J. Williams, Stephen Paul III, Amanda Shelley, Alger Baranowskis, Jack James, Ace Rogers, Oriel Pollard, and Dylan Young are all out of the race. We are down to 30 runners on lap 6. Preston,
all the Pollards are gone.
yeah, that's probably a saving grace, actually, in a sense. Preston Plord, Alex May, Jessica Shelton, Charles Sanford, William Brock, Alexander Rowe, Sam Young, Samedos, Kyle Matthews, and Mohammed Zain Abdullah are the top 10. Max Anderson, Enzo Nareza, Kev Shear, Isaac Flickinger, Bafode Sacco, Sky Commons, Jerry Shelley, Zachary Fitzwater, Sheila Shear, Johnny Gardner, Hunter Braxton, Zach Flickinger, Jonathan Zorline, Paul Swanson, Chris Louvier, Henry Williams, William Flickinger, Tim Randolph, Becky Lynch, and Chris Washer are your runners still left in this one.
We had a brief red flag because we ran out of ambulances here in Ontario, so we had to get some more.
Couple drivers having to be taken to Loma Linda, those being Time Pollard, Jack James, and R.J. Reynolds as well. So
Is that a hospital in Canada?
no, it's a hospital just down the 10 freeway from Ontario.
Oh.
Just precautionary measures as Preston Plord takes the green flag. We're back to racing here at nearly the halfway point of this race.
See, I always forget. This is in California because there's Ontario and Canada.
Yeah, this is the
That's
Ontario,
why.
California. That is about less than a half hour away from Auto Club.
Oh wow! I wish they still ran here in the Cup Series.
As the top four are single file, the battle right now is between Rowe, Brock, and Ozcon.
And the 99 goes down the inside. So they got to be careful. Lap traffic and 3 wide.
Actually, I think it's more the 4 wide. They were able to make 3 wide work. It was the 4 wide. As Shelton now goes for second on the defending champion.
Now the person who really wants to win this race is Charles, because if Charles wins with two wins, he's definitely going to get a wild card.
It definitely would help. Although Preston Plord also in that wild card hunt as well with only 1 win.
Also note the 63 missed the race, so winning another race would not hurt them. I don't know if the 63
caution is out.
Oh god.
Oh, Zorline! I thought he was flipping there for a moment.
Well, not that bad of a wreck, so that's good. At least nobody's gonna plow into him, I don't think.
No, he's at the tail end of the field as the battle is right now for third between Shelton and Sanford.
Oh god, this is gonna be interesting.
As Rowe nearly got the wall.
Oh, don't drop. Oh, let's see the battle.
And I think it's going to be Sanford. Yes, it will be by half a car length.
That looked like a 1-car wreck. Good job, everybody missing it.
Now the question is, did they wreck coming back to the line though?
Nope, just all 25 maybe.
Hard to tell. As there you see the remnants of the turn 2 wreck.
And some of the cars left on the palm trees. Oh god, everybody's spanning out. The 77, we better watch out for the 77.
Yes, Commons got slowed down in time.
Okay, he's on the brakes.
He's on the brakes. It's just a matter of whether or not he gets slowed down enough.
I mean, he's only doing 60, so it wouldn't be that hard of a plow.
No, we're going to be good.
Wow. Okay, maybe it's just the first lap plows.
Maybe. Either way, let's go ahead and take a look back at what happened then to Zorline to send him spinning in turn 2. Well, apparently the lesson wasn't very well learned from the first wreck because Zorline's going to decide that 4 wide looks enticing here. And he's going to force the issue on Braxton, Gardner, and I believe that's Sheila Shear in the 17 on the outside, and it's going to be Zorline, the big loser out of all this. Gardner kind of turns him around and just barely nicks the 25.
But for how big the first wreck was, amazing how I think the 25's got a flat tire.
Maybe, but either way, that's what happened there. Zorline goes for a spin, and Preston Plord is still the race leader. And we're back, no retirees and no pit stops under the caution, so Preston Plord is still your race leader over Alex May, Charles Sanford now in third, Shelton fourth, Ozcon, Zain Abdullah, Rowe, Brock, Matthews, and Sam Young the top 10. Enzo Nareza, Zachary Fitzwater, Isaac Flickinger, Anderson, Kev Shear, Jerry Shelley, Swanson, Sacco, Braxton, and Zach Flickinger the top 20. Louvier, Sheila Shear, Gardner, Henry Williams, William Flickinger, Randolph, Becky Lynch, Chris Washer, Sky Commons, and Jonathan Zorline. The running order for the top 30, I started that way too early.
I think the 24 is looking for their first top 5 of the year, so it looked to be pretty aggressive on this restart.
Also looking for their first top 5, the 41 if he can get it.
I can't see past the bottom.
Yeah, 24 is one of them. The 06 and the 18 actually have yet to get a top 10.
Well, the 18's dead, so I don't think he's in a top 10 this race.
The 06 is still in it, but has damage.
It's going to take the whole field plowing around.
And Alexander Rowe, the 99, also does not have a top 5.
Oh, surprising. Well, Rowe got in the wreck.
But Rowe's also running in 7th as the pace car pulls off.
Oh, yeah.
4 laps of racing from Ontario left to go, and the Geico 300 is green once again.
Do they make it back?
I don't know, but that's a good restart there for Plord.
Now look for Charles to be aggressive. Like I said, he really needs this win.
Ozkan makes the move on Shelton.
Now let's not go 5 wide again.
4 wide, yeah. Sanford makes the move on Alex May.
Well, Charles he won a Wreckfest this last one at Dover, so maybe the Wreckfest benefits Sanford.
Maybe. That team doesn't have the best of funding. Maybe that's what it is. They stay out of trouble. As Sanford wasn't able to make the move on the 4, now Ozkan tries to make the move on the 2. As Kyle Matthews nearly got the wall off turn 3.
As 15 looks pretty strong right now, but I really think nobody's got anything for that 48. They are pretty stout.
Pulling away from it right now as the 2 teammates work to try and pass the 2. 3 wide into 1, maybe. Think better of it.
I think Plord is pretty low in the standings, actually.
Preston is actually 24th in points coming in.
He's won. If he wins this race, that'll be 2 out of the last 3.
Caution flag is out once again, and that's a green-white checkered.
Man, me and Charles are going to be up till 5 in the morning.
As now it's all about the positioning going into the green-white checkered. Here comes Alex May.
Interesting move. Can the 4 get the lead? That 48's never been challenged all day.
And he does. Now the question is, where do you want to be for the green-white checkered? And it looks like May said he wanted to be up top. Or inside, I guess, actually.
On the 3rd.
Yep. And Shelton also on the inside line in 5th.
It's time to take screen caps of the cars so we know who's running the green-white checkered.
Well, this isn't a short track, so it shouldn't glitch out too much. It's usually a short track where it glitches out like that.
Yeah. Well, it's certainly going to be interesting green-white checkered because, yeah, it's going to be interesting. It looks like 30 cars will take the green-white checkered.
It looks like it. I think Flickinger should be good to go. Provided he doesn't plow into the back of the 91. Nope, we're good. Alright, so let's take a look back at what happened to Flickinger to turn his car around, and we'll bring you back for the green-white checkered. And we're back. Here's what happened to William Flickinger. He's already damaged and off the pace a little bit, and car just not to his handling. Sky Commons stuck the nose in there, and Flickinger's car just gets a little bit too tight through turn 1. And it's going to end up hitting the wall here on the corner exit, and Tim Randolph is unfortunately there, and that sends the 27 around.
New series on Charles is saying, damn lap cars, part 1.
These were not lap cars.
Okay, damn back markers.
And either way with that, we'll take you back to the green-white checker now as cars will be in better condition. And we are back, field ready for the green-white checkered. No holds barred, 2 laps, caution free.
You know what? I'm having flashbacks of the All-Star race last segment.
I don't think it's going to get that bad because the points are still on the line, so they're not going to be throwing balls to the wall like that. So
that was balls. I think Stanford's going to win this race. I got money on it.
And green flag is back out. Preston Plord gets the jump at least a little bit.
Everybody making the move. You got to make your move now. There's no caution, so nothing's going to save you.
Brock makes his move on Shelton.
Look at Sanford. He's going to get the run. If he can get clear of the 48 in this corner, he's going to make the run on the last lap.
And doesn't quite get there. As they're wrecking back there, Swanson's around.
Okay, well, what was that about points in the line?
Well, I didn't say they weren't going to wreck. I said they weren't going to go balls to the wall like in the All-Star race.
Well, I'm going to take it back because Sanford, that 48 holding him up. But, everybody...
Oh, Shelton's in the wall. Kyle Matthews around, and there goes the 2.
Well, that's going to be points.
Oh, Braxton! Braxton's in it too!
Wow, 1 and 2 in the points are dead, so that's going to help Osako.
And what looked like was going to be points to be gained all of a sudden are not, as Alex May breaks free.
And Charles, and oh my god, 48's in the wall. Everybody hitting the wall now. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, track must have gotten slicker or something underneath the California sun.
The milk from Oreo Paul is still on the track.
As Alex May has nothing but free ground behind him. He's got 2 car lengths on the 15 and the 48.
And Alex May's in the below 25th in points. This would be a great win. Tight off the corner.
As they battle for second through turn 4. And it is Alex May who will see the checkered flag in the Geico 300. He wins today in Ontario.
Good win for them. They needed that win. As good run for the 15. The 48 nipped Charles at the line.
Yeah.
Bosako did not get a top 10, but he's still going to gain a lot of points, I think.
Well, he'll gain a few.
No, he's not going to gain anything.
He finished 19th.
That 27 ran really well. The 27 is up to the top 15.
There's Paul Swanson. There's Matthews. Washer with issues. Becky Lynch.
I think the 27 got top 15. That's a hell of a comeback.
And Shelton's actually going to get recorded ahead of the 42.
So I got to give a shout. If it's true, the 27, that was the 27 came back from 30th to 15th. What a run.
Great job there. Top 10 today, Alex May, Smed Oscon, Preston Plord, Charles St. for Sam Young, Kev Shear, William Brock, Isaac Flickinger, Enzo Nareza, Max Anderson in the 10, finishes the day out in 10th. Let's take a look back at what happened to Paul Swanson.
Yeah, he was the first victim here. Looked like, we mentioned that might not be balls to the wall, but that first corner was balls to the wall. As it looks like just got turned by the 59.
Well, let's see. Fitzwater is going up the track at least a little bit. Yeah, and Fitzwater's going to get pinched here by Zayn Abdullah as well.
Second time Zayn Abdullah's pinched somebody this race.
There's Anderson, though, in the 10.
The 11 gets the wall pretty hard. Nice job by the 59. Oh, never mind.
And there's Flickinger.
Oh, 22 got a piece. The 0 gets a piece there. The 91's going to plow. Nope, not going to.
No, didn't plow. But there's Anderson driving. I saw Anderson driving through it. There he is.
Flickinger making all the passes. But I wonder what happened to 91. He was on pit road getting on when we saw the checkered flag.
Next up, what happened there?
Jess just got the wall and just bounced out. I don't know if Kev or just ran way too high.
Like I said, what it looks like is just the track got a little bit slicker or something. The sun beating down on the track, and the drivers just didn't quite know what to do with it. Shelton's going to bounce off the wall.
Alexander Rowe does too as she hits Kev.
Yep, and then right back down into Kyle Matthews.
That is not what Kyle wanted because he was looking at a top 5 finish.
As they both slide up into the wall, Matthews then gets air.
Whoa. Now, Jess would have been fine if Braxton...
Well, actually, I think that's more of a saving grace, though, too.
Then I think Jess gets hit again. I'm going to say gets hit by the 91. So
I think so, too. Because Jess' car can still run there.
And Chris Washer is going to deliver the death. Nope, he's going to hit somebody up here. Or he just decides to pull down pit road. Screw this.
I don't quite know what happened there.
Well, the 91 just decided to quit.
As...
That's the first quit retirement in the history of this series.
Yeah, basically. This was 3 wide here. Amazingly, that didn't end badly.
The 11 is not going to have any friends after this race. He's going to be the Ricky Stenhouse Jr. of this race.
And I think that was it for wrecks, so... At least unless they wrecked coming to the line.
The 1 got the wall. Everybody, man, whatever happened to the grips, the cars just went crazy in the wall.
Zorline got 59. The wall.
Everybody's getting the wall in the last 2 laps.
Like I said, I think what happened is obviously the track must have just gotten slicker or something because to have them slide up like that. Either way, though, It is Alex May grabbing his first win on the season. His title defense wasn't going as well as he'd like it. This sparks it up just that little bit more. And we'll have to see what happens there. Steven, your final thoughts?
It was definitely a good race. Alex May getting that pass for definitely won the race. I thought Sanford would get a good run on the bomb, but that did not happen. Alexander Rowe did not get his top 5 finish. I'm excited for the Cup race. 24 laps, the LA Times 500. If it's like this, there'll be a few cautions, but I think it'll be good racing. We had a good, and hopefully the track is not slick for the Cup race.
Well, we'll have to wait and see on that one. I'd like to thank Steven for joining me once again. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't today, as I thank you for watching. Subscribe, like I said, for more gaming-related content and racing videos. It's been a production of NRSL. For Steven Potter, I'm Gordon Fan 291. I'll see you next time.
See you guys.